Merry meet and welcome everyone. I am your celestial host, Serona Rose, and I wanted to do a full moon astrological update as today is our full moon and it is a super full moon. And this is the last one of the winter before our spring equinox on March the 19th. That's on a Thursday at 11:49 p.m. Now, this moon is called the full crust moon because of the constant dueling between the warm versus the cold temperatures. It's also called the full worm moon because of the earth warming up and the worms starting to reveal themselves. This has been called the full crow moon because of the cawing of the crows that usually signify the end of winter. Now, I want to go straight into the full moon. Um, I will cover a little bit about Mercury because Mercury is coming out of its retrograde motion and he will station and begin his direct. So, we are in the middle of doing that. So, Mercury is now in Aquarius and he will station on the 9th and go retrograde on the 10th. And this will connect us to our mental aspect, such as being accurate, inquisitive, clever, clear thinking, inventive. Aquarius is the sign of the truth seeker. And also, Aquarius is about relationships as well. So, during his retrograde time in Aquarius, we need to be careful with relationships as this influences communications. So, miscommunication and petty disagreements could happen. Remember just to stay clear in your communications. I will urge you during this moon and during this time frame to really be clear in all of your communications. Really sit with your feelings before you just speak them out. Really sit with them a moment and understand them because there is a definite energy of you not being able to communicate your feelings correctly, and this could cause some argument, some uneasiness. Relationships could be a little tricky with this, and watch out for friendships as well. If you value your friendships, please think before you speak. I am one that does not like to text or email when I am trying to discuss things of importance. And that is because miscommunication can really happen within those texts and emails. It's convenient to do something quick, but if you really need to have a conversation with somebody, especially if it's important, you need to sit down with them and have that clear communication. You want to have proper communication during this time. Now, our full moon, like I said, we will be having a super full moon. It will be in the astrological sign of Virgo, and that will happen today. And it happened at 1:48 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 6:48 p.m. UK. During a full moon, the moon is opposite the sun, and this will highlight our home, family, and intimate relationships. This energy will be very high and it will affect our emotions. So remember to sit with your emotions before you make decisions. This is not the time to make rash decisions. It's a time to sit with your emotions, sit with your thoughts for a moment before you act. Virgo is a sign of practicality as well as intelligence, and this influence wants us to be able to physically use our knowledge, to actually put our knowledge and what we know to use for us. One that will be lucrative for us, that will work and be able to take care of us. And this will be an energy of us observing things that are going on around us. We will want to analyze things and then we will want to discuss our ideas. We will want to communicate those. We will want the truth. And, the truth is something that a lot of people don't really want to hear, but it's something that we need to hear. We all want that wonderful illusions that Neptune has been offering us because, you know, hey, we like that dream world, right? But we really need to be careful, and we need to have that practical realism that Virgo offers. Virgo is a very logical energy, and it's very disciplined. Virgo's ruling planet is Mercury, which is our communication, and right now he is stationing, and he will go direct on the 10th, and he is in the sign of Aquarius. So this is forward thinking. This is really looking into the future. This is visionary energy, and it is really one where clear communication can come to aid you. So, but remember, please set with your all your feelings, all of your ideas before you express them, because you want to make sure that you are clearly representing your thoughts. So, we are still in Mercury's shadow, his retrograde influence, and this could influence us with wanting to do what we need to do to find the actual truth of things. And we may be feeling that some things aren't exactly right to us right now. Maybe we've been feeling there's something hidden. So, this moon will definitely bring light to the shadows regarding truth. And this can help you cut through the illusions to find the truth and to find the reasoning behind it. This could touch on commerce and those things we use for communication, such as social media. This can be a nervous energy. It influences us to be productive. So we can find ourselves busy, 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 wanting to be busy. We can try to relax and then, have that little bit of anxiety to want to get up and do stuff and get all that stuff completed that we need to get completed. This is rational, logical energy, so it's not one that is easily fooled. Money matters will be heightened with this moon, and you can find yourself going over your finances, maybe doing some restructuring with your finances. One trait with this moon's transit through Virgo is the influence of not being able to see the forest for the trees. Virgo holds the energy of the perfectionist, and precision will limit your vision. This moon will have us looking more closely at our health, making sure we are getting the proper nutrition for our bodies and we're properly taking care of our vessels. So, with all of this, sometimes we need to take a step back and look outside the box to get a clearer vision of what's going on. For the earth signs, you'll be very industrious, very practical. Earth signs are all practical energy, so your practicality will be heightened and you will definitely have your mind on your money. For fire signs, this moon will bring endurance and strength to help support your creativity. This is great for those in politics as well as in theater. For air signs, your mind will be on. You will be mentally sharp and you will be on your game. For water signs, this could be a time for blunt realism and one where your intuition will show you the truth. Neptune has been highlighting a lot in our charts, and Neptune is in its home sign of Pisces, and this is the land of illusion, so we have to be careful. Venus has been having some a little bit of aspecting with Neptune, so we really want to pay attention with that as well. We need to be practical in our relationships and all of them and not live in some fantasy world. We need to have practicality here. We need to come back down to earth. Now, some of the people who have their moons in Virgo are John F. Kennedy, Winston Churchill, Katharine Hepburn, Shirley MacLaine. Now, some of these aspects are going to greatly influence this moon, and I do feel that this moon is going to be overall very positive, but it will offer us a few challenges to keep us on our toes. And it will show us what we need versus what we want. Now, one of those aspects is this full moon will be opposite Neptune. Neptune is the planet of illusions, confusions, scandal, and deception. This could influence the energy of this moon to not understand our own feelings about anything. And Virgo is not known for the best self esteem, and this self doubt can really help create a bad first impression of you to others. So be mindful of that. I was having a discussion with my friend the other day, and we were talking about Neptune being opposite the moon, and she stated trying to find reasoning, or trying to figure out things that we can't see. That is a perfect definition of what this moon is. Now, this can be very sensitive energy. So make sure you are breathing and grounding. Although Virgos are very intelligent, this is unstable energy and it can influence us to be vulnerable of deception, also disappointments. It is very important to be clear and honest with your intentions and feelings, especially as we are still in the Mercury retrograde shadow. Clarity will be very important as confusion is definitely in the air. Remember, we are wanting the truth and we are wanting to do what we need to do to find that truth. This is what we need versus what we want, and we are going to be looking at what we need. This can also influence your dreams. I've heard many people talking about having crazy dreams and nightmares. Exactly right. This can influence us to have nightmares or weird dreams, and it really touches on our fears as well. So don't let those fears get away with you. Remember to ground, come out of that illusionary, and seek the truth here. Make sure you're clear, be clear minded, clear headed, be practical. Now, Neptune also rules over infection and illness, and with the coronavirus making itself known, this fits perfectly into the timing. And, you know, with this opposition that we're having, this influence can spin things out of control and or out of context even. It can make mountains out of molehills, so we need to be careful with that. This moon will trine Jupiter, which means harmonizing energy, and this will help restore and give us hope and faith, and it offers us good fortune. Again, I'm going to urge you to be clear about your feelings with others. Remember, deception and confusion is in the air, and this energy does aid in understanding. So this is really helping us. And I will say this, that Jupiter is the planet of expansion, so things can get carried away. Be careful. Jupiter will sextile Neptune, and this is harmonious energy as well. While Neptune can have some negative aspects, it does have positive ones. It helps us be creative. It helps us to really see our dreams and want to make them real. And here, Jupiter will bring out all of that good energy of Neptune. This is, like I said, creative energy. It's about our imagination. And this energy also taps into respect. So this is energy of giving without sacrificing the self. This will also help you align with your spiritual path. This is optimistic energy, and it's really good for professional advancement, and it's just overall good for business. And I do want to add something, that Capricorn energy is really, really good for manifesting things in our lives as well. So this is a great full moon for doing that. It will shine some light on some things that we were needing to see, give us some truth that we need to hear. Overall, this is a great full moon. It adds good optimism here. It's going to aid you to overcome your fears, help you manifest and create your future. It's going to, if you tap into this, if you work with the moon, it can allow you to acknowledge your weaknesses and work on them, which is very beneficial. It helps you tap into your health. being more conscious of caring for your body, making sure you're getting the vitamins, the nutrients, the proper nutrition that your body needs. It will help influence morals and ethics, as well as tapping you deeper into your spirituality. For those of you that are, finding your spiritual path, that are working within your spiritual path, this will be great energy for you as well. And this moon will definitely help us see those things that were hidden from us. This moon is very impactful, and it wants you to see things as in reality. It wants you to see them truly as they are. This full moon taps us into last new moon, which we had on February the 23rd. And we're still being influenced by the adventurous, sexy, exciting energy. And I feel that this overall moon energy will bring us opportunities that will help us better develop our gifts and our talents. It will help you become the higher version of yourself, or the highest version of yourself. This energy of this full moon will last about 2 weeks until we wane into our next moon cycle, which is our next new moon. That will be on March the 24th, and that is just right after the spring equinox, or as some call it, Ostara. So that is it for this brief summary of the full moon. It is a wonderful time to face your fears. It is a wonderful time to really pay attention to your body, to eat good, make sure you're getting all those nutrients that you need. Sometimes we can be malnourished and we don't even know it. Many of us are dehydrated and don't even know it. We will have challenges, but we will be able to overcome them and overcome our fears. It's one of trusting, and Jupiter really offers us that energy of hope and faith, and to trust in that, to trust that this will work out the best for you, and things will reveal themselves to you. This is good for success, for business, for wealth, working on creating for your long-term future. This is good. This moon will be good for overcoming relationship challenges. It will give you courage, and this is really going to be one for your intuition as well. It'll really tap you into your body, so you can really feel your body and to really feel what it needs. So overall, this is a great moon, and I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful full moon in Virgo. I do like this energy so far. It's a little tricky. Like I said, it's really showing me some truths. So I do feel that for many of you, it will offer the same thing. So blessed full moon to you all. And please tune into my shows every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Please adjust for your time schedule. That is on thecauldron.net. It's the Cauldron Radio, a place where music feeds the soul. And I will do an hour-long show there where I'll talk about astrology as well as provide a divination reading. It will be the Om and the Rune and the tarot cards. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll always be notified when I have a new video. And I do apologize that I do not put these up much. If you follow me on Facebook, and I will include the link for Facebook as well as Instagram, I do put astrological updates on there, and I do encourage you to follow me there. I don't always have the time to do a video. Time has been really limited lately, and it's just getting busier and busier, it seems, as the spring and as we go into the summer, as I am just filling up with appointments. Again, thank you, and blessed full moon. A merry part until we merry meet again.